Hi, everyone. Welcome on the ESL live stream. It's a special ESL live stream today. It's another format, the format that which is called a horizontal format. Today, we're not going to be horizontal or portrait, vertical, sorry. Thank you for being here. That's the ESL live stream. Today, Stu is not here with me, um, but he's fine. He's all right. I contacted him yesterday. He's all good. He's doing fine. It's just feeling a bit painful, so not fun to do a live like that. And he's gonna be back on the ESL live stream very soon. And today we're gonna be talking about tech. So just relax and bring a cup of coffee if it's in the morning for you. If it's in the afternoon, yeah. If it's for Stu over there, a cup of tea. And let's get started with the ESL live stream. We're going to be talking, like I said, about Kahoot AI tools that I'm using in my class. So feel free to leave your comment into the description, into the chat, give some likes. That's the ESL live stream, your live stream. Here we go. And we are live on ESL Live. Welcome to all of you. Welcome, everyone. That's the ESL live stream. Thank you for being here tonight. We're going to be talking about Kahoot. I've been using Kahoot in my French class. You know that now I'm a French teacher. I used to be an ESL teacher for a good 20 years here in China, Xi'an. Today, it's going to be a little bit more relaxed. It's going to be me, myself, and I, and of course, with you tonight. Feel free to leave your comment to share as well your experience if you've been using AI or blended learning in your class. And today I'm going to be talking about Kahoot, not only because now I'm a Kahoot creator, but I became a creator because I found that Kahoot is get more interesting features that you can use in your class. Is not only the game that is not only the platform that you put the game on, the kids have fun, and yeah, you relax and don't care. No, it's not going to be about this. I'm going to show you how you might be using it in the class, and as well, you can feel free to leave your comment in the section if you need help with your class as well. I'm here to help you as always. And today, we'll be as well talking about AI tools. I got a lot of little tools that you might have seen sometimes, like the song I made about the Red Bull song. If you are on Mike's ESL, if you're already subscribed, you might be knowing what I'm talking about. If not, I will show you that later if we have that time. feel free to leave some likes and subscribe if you're new in here. Mike's on ESL's and ESL Teaching Tips channel to help you with your English class. Thank you, everyone, for being here. A big hello and welcome, of course, to IBTSM. She is always on the platform, and today she is a moderator on the platform, just like Paul. Paul, you had a message earlier. I can't show it on the screen, but Paul as well is a very I would say in French, with an habitué. He's always very active on the platform. Thank you, Paul, for following us all the time. He's also a moderator on the platform. And here is a message from Stu. Looking forward to this. Watching on from the kitchen. That's a good news. Making lunch here. All right, Stu. A big shout out to Stu. We are all missing you for sure, especially me, because now I get 2 3 screen around me, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it, because it's not easy to work all that I'm a teacher, so I'm not an expert in live. We try to work it for you, to help you with your class. And Stu was always, the one who would ask question in the back. He would say, "Yeah, I got a question. Am I all good for that, so that I can check all the different message in a chat." A big hello to Stu, and he is saying as well, hi to Paul Nibedism and Sarvinos. Yes, she's here. She's saying hello. Thank you for being here, Sarvanos, again. That's awesome. Big shout out to all of you. Feel free to leave your question. If you get questions, it's all welcome. Even if it has nothing to do with the topic, when you need that help, it's always difficult. You're not going to wait. You want to have answer. You want to have your questions answered right now, right? What is Stu saying? Yeah, you can see right. No, there. Oh, here. Right. Thanks, all. I had an operation this week, so on the comeback trail, everyone. I know I can tell you, Stu is definitely missing that live. He knows that it's a great pleasure to be all together, be able to share, and especially Stuart expertise. It's a very big honor to have him on the ESL live stream. All right, with everything said, so we're going to go right into the. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just gonna share my screen, say goodbye to the chat. We need books, no bombs. That's also the ESL live stream spirit. We are all here, wherever you're from. We don't care in here. We just care about the kids. They're the future of the world. So here, teacher, whatever happened, we got to keep on working on it. And so here we go. Today we're going to be talking about that Kahoot. So I'm going to go right now, sharing my screen uh, on Kahoot right away. Um, and this is how it looks like. Of course, I'm a creator. So mostly when you arrive on Kahoot, uh, just to mention, one little thing. Kahoot never asked me to do that video or this live, just for you to make sure. It's just what I want to share with you is some awesome stuff that you can do in your class that I've been trying to work in on. And I would really appreciate if you get suggestions or ideas. It's all very welcome. We're here to share our experience with that. So here, it's usually when you arrive on Kahoot, you arrive on this page, Discover. You can see that now Kahoot has courses. It can be even free or paid courses. I will explain you all what is it all about. Here are the courses that you can see, the trendy courses on Kahoot. And then I'm going to go right to my library. All right. So when you arrive here in your library, this is my own stuff. I got 146 Kahoot. And you can see here there are some French Kahoot, French irregular verbs, or French regular RE verbs. I'm checking as well on because we're going to try to create a Kahoot together. And maybe if we have time, we might be able to play together. Why not? Just to see how it works. So you get Kahoot, you get stories as well. What you can do with stories is that you can introduce your course. You can the yes, okay, it's coming. You can introduce what is the lesson talking about, and you can add videos. You can add, and it's all on a single page. Then we have courses where you can add some courses with different units. You can add units, you can add lessons, and they have um, when you create a Kahoot, they're going to ask you if you want to create slides mixed with quizzes. So I gotta look for that one. I forgot to download it just now. I got I got a PDF because you can use PDF within Kahoot, and it's gonna the PDF can be your lesson, or the lesson of the day. I'm not sure if it's gonna download that quickly today, but you can upload your PDF to Kahoot, and it's going to create automatically a quiz or even slides mixed with quizzes. So here, I think it's a little bit too slow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you what I did with my French class. Here, I'm going to go with the first one, the French regular verbs. I guess all of you can see it, just making sure uh, so, if something is. Yes, Abid Sam was saying something new for me, and I need to know more about it and how to use it. Right. So here we go. Before we wait to trying to give you an example with that, here is the example I've been doing. So I've created a Kahoot. You can see the questions, right? It's before you host it. Right. This is what you've been created. You can still check out. You can see here you get number one slide. So we're going to start with a slide. Of course, in your class, you would use slides or PPT to start to introduce the lesson, right? That's pretty much it. That's what Kahoot has added to it. And I love it because what is very interesting in it, when you have all your kids in it, you are able to check where your students didn't understand and where maybe you didn't do well on explaining what is the lesson about, right? For example, here we're going to be talking about the French RE verbs. So I'm just gonna let's start maybe hosting the live. Maybe you can join me. I don't know if you're watching on your laptop. I'm gonna join as well with my phone like this. At least I'll be alone, but it's not a problem. I know that is. I think it's all possible to join. Just oops, no, that's a game, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna go on. Kahoot on my app that I have here. This is the Kahoot app um, that you can see right here. I'm gonna host the live, so it's on my phone. You can have your students to use it on a phone, of course, or not. Right? Yeah. Let me show you a little bit. Right here, this is the application of Kahoot. When you want your students to play, they can just, if they already have the app on their computer, laptop, or phones. It all depends how your school, if your school allow them to have phones or not. But you can ask the school, oh, I need, my kids to have phone for once in a while, uh, but usually when you ask, it's all good. But for me, they all have laptops, so phones is not needed because they're gonna play. you know, they're not gonna be on Kahoot. So here is the pin. So I got a host. Here, what you can see when I'm here, I am the player, right? I'm gonna be playing. So you can too. If you get your phone, here I'm gonna start a host the live. I'm gonna host it. So we're gonna wait for a moment. The Kahoot is gonna be loading, as you can see, and we are waiting for the number, right? But what you see on the screen is another thing that, as I'm a creator, they test other stuff that are really awesome. Really, it's when kids play, they are building. Let me see to explain you with my hands. What you just saw, if it, I think you didn't see it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Here we go. When you click in, okay, share this tab instead. All right. Right. When you click host, you arrive here. I'm going to avoid this part. It's just another for kids to have, like, what do you say? They have different level. They can build a French or English, whatever the subject you're teaching is going to be an island, and that they more they play on Kahoot, they're going to have like levels, um, and it's fun. It makes it more engaging. That's kids these days. So I'm not going to use it. So here we are now on this bar. I'm going to launch the Kahoot. You're going to see numbers appearing. I know many of you know how to play, but for others might be a little bit difficult. So I just do it for you so that you can be able to join and feel as a teacher how to use it in your class. What you see on the screen and what the kids see on their screen. So here we get the numbers. So I get the pin, the game pin. Everyone can enter it. All right. You over there can enter the pin. If you want to play, learn a little bit of French. It's going to be a little bit different today. So I'm going to log in. If you guys can, just come and play. It would be fun. uh, and then, okay, so I enter the number that you can see on the screen. Here, you can see if you want to enter this pin, you can scan the QR code if it's with your phone. Connection lost. No, reconnect. And then, or what you can do is go to kahoot.it, right? Go to kahoot.it, then enter the game pin, and you'll be in, just like I did right here. You can see it on my screen. So now I'm going to, and that's what you would be supposed to see. So I enter, boom. Ooh, you got to wait for a moment, of course. And here, they're going to ask you to put a nickname. So, of course, I'm going to write, okay, connections. Yeah, connection might be a little bit an issue, I know, but I really want to do it, try it with you live so that it can be fun. So I wrote my name, and then my name is going to appear on the screen. I just tap on it, and my name, no, it says, what's going? Oh, that's the pin I gotta enter. Okay. Oh yeah, game pin again. Game pin 5873743. Okay. So that's the game pin, and then they ask you your nickname, and then okay, go. And here is Mike on the screen, right? So if you want to join, I'm gonna be waiting for a moment, maybe. I know it's a little bit tech, right? But you know, our kids now are on this, so they love it. They like screen stuff, and uh, it's very important. So I'm not gonna bother too much. I'm gonna start, and you can even join along. Okay, I'm gonna start the game. You can join even if the game is already on. Right, here we go. So I click. I'm the host, so I click start. So now I have my students. And here we get the French regular verb, three, two, one. And it's going to start by, you can give some likes right here. Okay. If you want to. Mastering French RE verbs, let's dive into regular and irregular RE verbs in French. So that's a slide. There's no time. Okay. You can even use this part as I don't know, maybe a bell ringer. You can put a question, whatever. It can be a discussion. It's all good. Then you go next, and you have a poll. Interesting. Have you ever studied French? All right. So you can answer. You can say yes, I have. No, I haven't. A little bit. It's just to warm up a little bit. That's what I have on my screen in here. You get the time on the left, 60 seconds. Here, you can see my phone. So I'm going to choose maybe this one. I don't know what did I choose. Let's see. And then you can see the result right away. Okay, here you can still discuss with your students if you want to, but there's not much to say. So I'm going to go forward um, in it. Next, sorry. Next is a slide. So what I did here, it's a picture. As you can see, it's a picture of my book, or it can be a picture. It's an ebook. So you can even take a picture of whatever you want, even from your slides. And this is here a teaching part. So you see, you can put it's like this. It seems to be a little bit small, but you can see that you can put it bigger. So on your screen in your classroom, you can see something like that. And then you can maybe trying to present your class to present today's rules to the class standing in front of your board. You understand what I mean? You don't need to sit in your chair. That's like when you're teaching something new, right? So that's really awesome. Kahoot has slides like that, and it's changing everything. I'm going to tell you why it's changing everything. So here you can even put a video here. It doesn't need to be, um, a picture of whatever. You can put a video too. That's awesome. So when you finish to present this, okay, here we get the verb to wait. In French, when you say I wait, you say j'attends, tu attends, il ou elle attend, nous attendons, vous attendez, et il ou elles attendent. So with this, and Then you get little sentences to put this verb into a context so the kids can start to understand how to use it. This is conjugation. I know it's a bit boring, but that's why it's boring. So you got to make it fun, right? So that's why I did it. I use Kahoot to engage my students. So now I'm going to go to the next part. That's the slide. There's no time. Take your time to practice with your students, and then you go next. And here is a quiz to see if they understood, right? So, what does attendre means? So easy. We know it means to wait, right? So you click I, and you can see who answered wrong. Of course, you don't have your student's name, but you can, even when you get these results in here, it's very important to make, to let them understand what are the blue one means to walk, the yellow to run, to eat, right? So take your time. It's a presentation time. You're teaching them, so this is really awesome. Then you get the scoreboard, right? Okay, I'm the only one playing. So, of course, I get these numbers. Then we still go on another slide where we go on teaching other regular E verbs like descendre, to go down, or to take down, entendre, to hear, yeah, perdre, to lose, or to waste some time. I'm not going to waste your time too much with French, but imagine if it was ESL. It's exactly the same, even easier stuff. That's what you can do, right? So, next, when you finish to teach, you go on. Do you know to form the past participle of regular RE verbs, drop the RE and add U? All right. You get that? They know that rule. Go. Quiz right away. It's just like when you're in the classroom asking your students, right? So what was we just say? How do you form the past participle to regular RE verbs? You just have to drop RE and add U, right? That's it. That's the answer. And again, it's interesting here when you see that there's one good answer on the green part. You would see, with when you have a big number of students, you would see if how many students answer right. Okay, so if some of them answer wrong, you just go on explain